Good afternoon. I acknowledge a couple of people in the room here. Mayor Ella Jones, Mayor of the City of Ferguson here, our City Manager, John Hampton, who's the City Manager and Fire Chief here for the City of Ferguson. Also want to acknowledge Sergeant Terrence Monroe, who's here from the St. Louis County Police Department, and a representative of the Travis Brown family, along with Mr. Randy Sutton, who's the CEO of the Wounded Blue organization, in which he'll talk about here shortly. Your presence here means a lot, not only to me, to this community, but obviously to the Brown family. On August the 9th, our brother, colleague, friend, suffered a traumatic brain injury while protecting this community. As of this date, he was transported to a rehab hospital in Atlanta, Georgia, where he's receiving rehab treatment for his injury, and we're all praying for a successful recovery, a full recovery at that. From the time that this incident took place, this Ferguson community has been by our side and had our backs from day one. So I want to acknowledge them here at this particular press conference. Those who thought that maybe that this incident would divide us, all it did was bring this community closer together. At this time, I'm going to introduce our guest here. Lieutenant Sutton is just not a CEO of the Wounded Blue. He's also the chair of the board of directors, an accomplished author, a sought-after public speaker, a familiar face on national TV. His organization fills a critical gap, offering peer support, mental health services, and financial resources, ensuring that dignity and humanity is preserved. Whether it's through his books, his public appearance, and leadership of the Wounded Blue, Lieutenant Sutton has become a powerful advocate for change, a voice for voiceless, and a champion for those who sacrifice so much. In short, ladies and gentlemen, when these officers get injured in the line of duty, after the workers' comp stuff is gone and everybody goes by, these officers are still suffering, their families are suffering, and we got organizations such as the Wounded Blue who is there to have these officers back and these families support. At this time, I'm going to ask Lieutenant Sutton to come on up.
Thank you, Chief.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
An honor to be here. To be able to play a role in the life of an officer who has sacrificed so much for his family, for the people who care about him. The people that are part of the Wounded Blue are incredibly patriotic Americans who are believers in unity and justice between the people and the police. The American people honor the bravery and sacrifice of Travis. His desire to serve the people of Ferguson and the impact that he has had on the people of the community he chose to serve and protect shall not be forgotten. That the Wounded Blue will stand by Travis and your family and offer our assistance in any way possible during this difficult journey. Our belief and commitment to the concept of never forgotten and never alone is unwavering, and you and your family are very much connected to those of us who believe deeply in the thin blue line and the family of those who serve. Step up here and accept this check in the amount of $5,000. That's the first month. We are committing to $5,000 a month for the next year.
I just can't sit here and don't say anything. But on behalf of my daughter and myself, we'll give your family $1,000 because we do understand, and this is our communities. Going to the neighborhood associations, sitting there talking to the various residents, their number one question is, how is Travis doing? How is Officer Brown is doing?
I spent 34 years as a cop, and the last 24 with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. I loved my job. I loved being a cop. I loved playing a role in the lives of people. And it ended very suddenly on one night. when I became disabled in line of duty. And what agency turned its back on me, refused to pay my medical bills, refused to give me my benefits after 24 years. And I was shocked. And it was something that was an incredible feeling of abandonment, of betrayal, of being alone. And I fought, I won, but that memory stayed with me. There's so many agencies that that don't step up like the chief here has, and the Ferguson Police Department. I believe me when I tell you this, that to see an agency stand up for their officer is something that the entire city of Ferguson should be proud of.